Good morning, Bore from my wonderful vegetable plot. This morning I'd just like to say such an interesting conversation with Russell Brand and Vandana, Shiva, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Such an interesting woman, so knowledgeable. Not that I agree with everything that they say, but I think there's a lot to be listened to on that fantastic YouTube message or interview. And wasn't a big fan of Russell for some certain reasons, but I believe he's a fantastic voice out there, not against mainstream media, but you know, put in a different opinion, and I think that's really important. I think a lot of the things he says about what's happening in the Netherlands is very true, but is a globalization problem as well. I think, you know, you can see here, food is such an important part of what we need every single day. The farmers are the people that are producing that, and they want to take that away from us, which is totally wrong. What we need to do is address some of the problems that we've got in the industry, move forward, and, you know, get the public support behind us. But we don't hear that because mainstream media is not covering stuff like the Dutch protests in a sensible way. We're not even seeing any of it really in the UK, and that's a great shame, because I think it's very, very relevant with what's happening in Sri Lanka, what happened in India, what's happening in Germany, Italy. You know, a lot of these countries are fighting for the right to farm, and I think we do need a global agricultural movement. And I think, Russell, I would really like to invite you up onto our farm here, which my family has been working this land for 375 years, and a big part of that is this. So manure from the cows, because the soil fertility up here is pretty poor. The animals are really, really important for us. And you can see what I've got here, Russell. I'm using wool in between my salads and my carrots here, which does a great job. You can see some of the weeds as well. It doesn't stop all of them. But, you know, I'm a massive believer in regenerative agriculture, sustainable food production, and we need these local food supply chains so people can get this food. You know, this is nutritious, this is healthy, and you cannot beat it. And you know, the same with what we're producing up here on the Carnarvon mountain range, which is 27,000 acres of open mountain. We've got sheep up there, we've got cattle up here as well, and we've got something very, very unique, which is the Carnarvon mountain ponies. So this place is rich in history, rich in an ecological balance of wildlife and unique mosaic of habitats, all types of different animals, birds, plants. So I'd love you to come up, Russell, and spend a day and just, you know, push what we're doing in Wales, in Great Britain. Some great farmers out here that are really struggling to get the message across. So thank you very much for voicing up for us as farmers, for the people that are working the land, and hopefully going forward we can have more support from people like you and many others. Living the dream.